Office Auguste Robeson. CID investigators at scene. 1 entry wound, upper torso. From the damage, it looked like the round might have flattened as it struck, smacking into his chest like a quarter driven by a pickaxe. Sergeant Robeson turned the body part way, but found no obvious exit wound. The slug was lodged somewhere in the corpse. In the first incident, a week and a half ago, the shooter had aimed for body mass on an American Army captain and let the bullet do its work. 6 days later, she'd gone for a headshot on a major. Hit him straight between his running lights, Freddie Crouch had announced to the office on returning from the scene. Lying in front of us, her third kill was much less messy. Perfect placement, straight to the heart. Struck in the breast pocket, the major had been slammed right out of his shoes. The shot bordered on impossible, given the moving motorbike on which the sharpshooter had balanced, firing from behind the driver. We approached the closest witness to the killing, a staff sergeant like me, 3 gold chevrons on his sleeve above a single rocker. He stopped teeter-tottering in his cafe chair mid-air and lowered the front legs to the sidewalk. "Can you describe the assailant?" I said, ready to take notes. He reared up again on the back legs of the chair. The cap of his lighter chinged open and clicked shut over and over as he spoke. "Drop-dead gorgeous, you might say." He smiled faintly at his lame joke. "Way better looking than my broad. Otherwise typical. No knockers, not much ass. Coal-black hair way past her shoulders. Slender as a sparrow." "Wearing?" Robeson said. The sergeant didn't so much as glance Robeson's way. He looked straight at me like I'd asked the question. "An Audi. White. Loose dark pants underneath." "Head covered?" I asked. He nodded. Cone hat tied under her chin. "Height?" "No idea. Little. Of course, they're all little. One cute baby son, I tell you. My 5th Arvin guys iced some female VCs last week out in the boonies, but they were nothing to look at compared to this kid." "Kid? What age?" "Maybe 20, tops." He clicked his Zippo shut and laid it on the pack. I read the sentiment etched into its side. "I love the fucking Army, and the Army loves fucking me." "She have the piece in a bag before she produced it?" The sergeant lit a Lucky Strike and inhaled deeply. "Had it in this red silky scarf. Slipped away as the barrel came up. She fired as soon as she had the gun raised and nested." "Could you make out the weapon?" "Looked to be a .45. A .45 pistol had a lot of stopping power, but wasn't everyone's weapon of choice. The piece was a lot to lift, 3 pounds, and its iron sights sucked. The recoil from the large caliber bullet was notoriously hard to handle. Harder still to hit anything at all with a .45, much less while balanced on the back of a moving vehicle. But smacking into you at high velocity, the stubby slugs could dislocate your shoulder if they so much as struck a finger. Like reaching up and catching a cannonball, our firearms instructors liked to boast. A .45 could knock you upside down if it struck low, or toss you backward like a puppet, as it had the major. "She had no problem handling the kick?" "None. 1 shot, no hesitation. Hit him dead center and flung him." "Standard issue .45? "Looked to be standard," he said, "except the finish was lighter." "Shiny, you mean? Plated like?" "No, just not blued. And the grips, they could have been light too. Pearl. Not pimp grips, no. Not sparkly. More like bone." "Ivory?" "Like that, yeah. Sort of grayish yellow." Sweat dripped down my chin. I brushed it away. "How is it you saw the grips?" Robeson interjected, "if she was clutching the piece?" Again the sergeant answered me. "She took it by the slide right after the discharge."